Makenzi loved and loved hard so many people and was just so loyal to so many people. It would really be courageous and bold if someone could just love her a little back and do this justice for her.
It's become very personal. Honestly, I don't like to lose, and I consider not solving a case losing. So there is always a personal aspect to it. But being that Makenzi was 17 adds a lot to it. Detective Westfall, Columbus Division of Police Homicide Unit. I've been with the Homicide Unit for 5 years. On June 24th, 2021, there was a large squirt gun party at the Far East Rec Center. A large gathering of teens and older people were there. Probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 150 to 200 people in the park at the time. We're just coming out of the COVID times where people were cooped up for a long time. A lot of the kids wanted to get out and have a good time and have a squirt gun party, and obviously at some point some bad actors came in with other intentions.
My name is Seneca Ridley. I am the mother of Makenzi Ridley. Makenzi was soft. Everyone loved her. Everyone wanted her attention. She was a young entrepreneur. She created jobs. She would have pop-up shops for other young entrepreneurs. She was always on the go. She was spontaneous. She was always doing TikTok. She was funny. All the guys loved her. All the girls loved her. Like, she was a cheerleader and a dancer and always into everything. She just wanted to be everywhere all the time, and she was just very much a butterfly.
So on that night, as the squirt gun party was going on, there was a large group of people. There's the rec center, and then it was a grassy area that most of them were in, and then also a parking lot area. So they're having their squirt gun fight and listening to music. There was a truck playing some music, and as the night progressed, at some point I have video of a gentleman walking into the park with a gun on his hip. And then he later, after the shooting, ends up running out of the park. I've released video of that previously, and that's actually how I got his name, was from a release to the community. The community had that to me I probably had a name for him within a half hour, an hour after I released that video, which was great. So that's what we always look for. But as the shooting started, that gentleman wanders into the park with the gun on his hip. The shooting starts less than a minute later. So I don't know if he pulled his gun first or who pulled guns first, but someone pulled a gun, and then the shooting starts, and it goes on for quite some time. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 55 or more shots were fired, and Makenzi was caught in the crossfire and killed. So it was a chaotic scene when patrol first arrived. There was a lot of people in the park, as I said, and they're all scattering. There's vehicles going out the main entrance and exit to the park. They're going out the back way. They're driving through grassy areas up to Walnut Ridge High School. So everybody's just kind of spreading out and going everywhere. It was a little bit chaotic in that there were so many people in the park. Patrol had a lot to deal with, and their natural reaction in their training tells them they need to clear the area, get the crime scene clear, which unfortunately, just the reality of the way things work, also pushes witnesses away from the scene. The big part of this case is still trying to establish who all was there, where they were at in the park when all this happened, and if I can, obviously who was shooting and who was shooting where is going to be a big part of that. So it's a gigantic puzzle that I still need pieces to complete.
It is really, really hard living every day without your child. It's hard during prom season, it's hard during graduation season, it's hard like watching other mother-daughters. It's like your life just stops at that point. I would just ask that do the right thing. So much time has passed. She's always going to deserve justice.
So throughout this case, a number of times I've requested people to reach out to me if they have any information whatsoever, and people have. I've definitely gotten tips and help. What I would like now is, throughout this investigation, I know there's 150, 200 kids in that park. All of them, or most of them, have cell phones They're probably running video, taking videos of their friends, taking videos as they're, getting each other with the squirt guns and everything else. I don't have a lot of video clips from the actual goings on in the park. So what I'm asking for now is that if anyone has any video whatsoever from that day in the park, no matter how long it is, how short it is, whether they think it's important or not, it could be extremely important to this case for me establishing what happened and kind of laying the groundwork with what was going on at the time of the shooting, during the shooting, and after the shooting. So we've created a QR code that'll allow people to, you literally can just scan the QR code and send a video that will go directly to me in our evidence system. And again, that would be very, very helpful. I've made the request before, and like I said, I've gotten some videos, but I know there's probably hundreds more videos out there that I could look at that could help with this case. And I'll take the time to look at them if people send them to me.